Hello and welcome on this EcoOil tutorial about how is cost structure implemented in an organic aromatic plant production. First, what is cost structure? It refers to the types and proportion of fixed and variable costs that the business incurs. Costs in agriculture are punctuated by a specific temporality because investment costs, such as planting, purchase of equipment, can be mobilized over a short period, but the production income can come in after several years. The cost structure used here is based on data collected in France on time production in organic and conventional markets. Costs are in euro and per hectare. Depending on the country, the amount displayed can change significantly. The interest is not here to take into account precise costs, but trends that emerge. Implementation costs are included all costs related to the establishment of production. First, salt preparation cost depends on whether you will use fallow or not, if this preparation is delegated to a service provider or not. Then you buy your plants, which need to be certified. This purchase represents almost half of your cost the first year. The second element of spending is the labor force. Then comes input costs, including fertilizers, irrigation if any, which are more important the first year, about 20%. Annual costs. After implementation, you will still need to fertilize and weigh your production. The larger the production, the more interesting it is to mechanize some or all stages of the production. We're talking about weight control, for example. Here you must compare the cost of the labor force with the cost of mechanical subcontracting or investment in specific equipment. If you invest in equipment, you have to calculate depreciation costs per year, insurance, and fuel costs. Costs concerning specific farming materials in organic production are higher than in conventional production because of the more frequent use. Harvesting and transformation costs. Depending on your production, harvesting costs will differ. If we take time production, there are two major commercialization possibilities: essential oil and dry leaves market. Production costs will differ depending on this aim. If the production is meant to be sold as essential oil, there will be a distillation cost. For the Drôme department in the south of France, 1 hectare of thyme can produce 10 to 50 kg per hectare of essential oil. Considering the high price of distillation, you shall need to delegate this part of the process to a cooperative. If the production is meant to be sold at the dry plant, there will be a drying, threshing, and sorting process, meaning costs. Considering the same data in France, annual yields of dry leaves are between 400 and 800 kg per hectare per year. Price difference with conventional production. Organic aromatic plant production costs around 20% more than conventional production, mostly because of higher labor force required. It is partly offset by reduction of chemical purchases and higher profits. Even if it's difficult to predict profitability of organic aromatic plant production being a niche market, and then very sensitive to price fluctuation, until 2020 and for at least a decade the sector was very profitable. Also, recent market trends show that prices are more stable in organic farming in general. Public aids. We identify 3 different types of aids depending on member states of European Union. National aid supporting the organic, aromatic, medicinal and perfume plant production. Secondly, common agricultural policy aids toward organic production and conversion. And then specific aid also exists concern less favored areas with natural handicaps. Depending on the region and the year, this grant can represent between 10 to 40% of the revenue of a farm producing organic aromatic plants.